Hey everyone, it's Jessica Edwards in Wilmington, North Carolina. So everybody's been freezing cold across the country this week with all this Arctic air that's been here, and it brings up a lot of questions no matter where you are, about selling your house in the winter months and appealing to buyers in the winter months. In Wilmington, where I am, we're on the coast, we're in the southeast, so we don't have snow hardly at all. If we do, it's like half an inch and everybody freaks out. But in a lot of areas, you're dealing with snow if you're selling your property in the winter months, and just cold weather. So there are some tips, I think, to remember if you are selling your property. Maybe kind of obvious, but just to keep in mind, definitely with the snow, to keep it as, your walkways and patios and things as shoveled off. But I think that that's really obvious for front walkways, but something to keep in mind if you're selling, you may have a side walkway from the big garage doors to like a side garage, like man door, if you will. Make sure you shovel that off. If you have a back patio, there's a screened-in porch that goes down to a patio or whatever in the backyard, make sure you shovel that off. So stuff that you maybe normally wouldn't shovel off, where you normally do the driveway and the front walk or whatever, make sure you do any side walkways or any patios or anything in the back as well, because that buyer's going to want to be able to walk around that property or see all those different areas. So I know kind of a pain in the butt to have to shovel more snow, but if you're selling, it's going to be important to make sure those buyers are able to walk around in all those different pathways or whatever patios around the house. Heat is an obvious one, but you want to make sure that it's not so hot that, typically buyers aren't going to come in and take their coats off and everything. So I think, definitely making sure that you're at a comfortable setting, which I think depending on where you are, that could vary. You don't want it to be too cold where people are wanting to rush through because they're freezing the whole time, but you don't want it to be so hot where they're kind of uncomfortable as they're looking as well. And I think light is really important. So, snow, gray weather, I think that if you need to just make sure, you need to maybe turn on some extra lighting or make sure that the lights are on for the showing, which is always important, but definitely in a gray, sort of winter months, that's going to be really, really important as well. So just a few kind of tips if you're dealing with snow when you're selling, or just winter weather, I guess, in general. So anyways, these are my thoughts. I hope everyone is staying warm out there. If you have any questions or comments or disagree, please feel free to email me at jessicaedwards@seacoastrealty.com or check us out at thecarolinasfinest.com. And I'm sure that there are several agents in those snowy areas that can add some great comments to this on other tips and things that I'm not even thinking of. So anyways, hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for listening.